Hello, this is Laura Hosford with the Light Leisure Academy, checking in here with you on the Akashic Adventures Freedom Train Tour. So today is our second day, and we are here right now at the Grand Canyon, up about 7,000 feet in elevation. And today we'll be taking off on a train tour around the Grand Canyon, and we're real excited about that, to jump into some new adventures today, meet some wonderful people, find some beauty along the way and some inspiration for our trip. Yeah, and hopefully we'll be able to stop and open the Akashic Records somewhere along the way today, so that will be in a separate video. So I wanted to first give you today's golden manifestation tip 1 that I talked about, that we would be giving to you. And the first one we're going to talk about today is your divine will, which is located in your 5th chakra. So divine will is so important, right? Because as you know, the Creator, and we are co-creators, the Creator lives through us, is that we do speak into manifestation using our divine words, right? Which is also our divine will. So it's very important that we choose our words carefully when we're wanting to create and manifest the life of our dreams. So we always want to focus on using very positive words as much as we can. We want to avoid any words that are going, or phrases that are going into judgment. So we want to watch out for things like I should do something, or I have to do something, or I ought to do something. Statements like that are actually closing down our energetic flow in our ability to manifest. So what we want to do is we want to stay in that witness observer position, and we want to use words that describe how we're feeling, describe what is happening, just like you were a witness observer of your own life. So this is the best place to be when you want to manifest in your life. Also, we want to remember that as responsible, conscious co-creators, we want to choose our words also, because we want those words, we want to be in responsibility as much as we can, because we want to create responsible creations. So we want to use life-enhancing words as well, and something like describing our emotions, like I feel sad or I feel happy. That's fine, because those are descriptions of how we're feeling. So those would be fine. Also in manifestations, we want to also use positive affirmation statements to create with. So these are very, very powerful when we use affirmation statements. And the best affirmation statements start with I am, I choose to, or I create. So you always want to use those 3 words when creating a positive affirmation statement, and just write those out and make sure all the words that you're choosing are the words that are in alignment for you. Okay, so again, let's talk a little bit about that. Choosing our words also helps us to focus in on our thoughts and what thoughts we're choosing as well. So we want to bring into alignment our thoughts, our words, which then create and turn into our actions, right? So we want to make sure all 3 of these areas are in alignment. And so we want to shoot for being as 100% positive as possible at all times, as much as we can. And so when we do that, we're going to create those beautiful manifestations, those beautiful dreams that we're wanting to create for ourselves. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to share with you is Dorothy asked me to share with you a magical activity that is, if you would like to do this, you can. It's totally optional. And this is something that's going to help you to just notice the words that you're using. And so if you'll remember, perhaps when you're a child, perhaps not, there was a game that we used to play, and it was called Loves Me, Loves Me Not. And so we used to take a flower, and we would say, oh, You know, he loves me or he loves me not, or she loves me or she loves me not. It was a simple little game. So what we'd like to do is we'd like for you to take a piece of paper, and we'd like for you to write down on one side of the paper, loves me, and on the other side of the paper write down, loves me not. And so I want you to, under the loves me, I want you to write down all the words that describe what you love about yourself or what other people say they love about you. It could be anything about your physical, it could be anything about any foods that you love, any activities that you enjoy and that you love. So just making a list of all those positive words that represent loving you. Okay? And then on the other side of the paper where it says loves me not, I want you to make a list of all the words that are not loving for you, okay? That don't really enhance your life or are supportive of your life. And this could be anything from particular words or phrases. It could also be foods or activities. It could be anything really that you want to put down on your list. And so the reason for having this magical activity is just to help us to become more aware, right? More aware of what words that we're choosing, and sometimes we may not even be noticing a particular word or phrase that we're using over and over again, but it's going into our manifestation whether we're aware of it or not. And so the whole goal here is to bring it into awareness so we can choose wisely, right? We can choose wisely the words that we want and the thoughts that we want that then turn into the actions that we want. So for example, I'll give you an example. I hear myself saying, or I hear others saying, I will try something. And that's not, if you really feel into that, that's not the most powerful statement. I try. Something like I am, if you feel the energetic vibration around that, is a lot more powerful. And so we want to choose those really powerful words and powerful phrases. And always positive, always, always positive. So again, this is your golden manifesting tip for today. And thank you for joining in with us along the train tour and watching our videos. And if you would like more information about the Light Leaders Academy, you can check out my website at www.laurahosford.com. Okay, well, we are really enjoying bringing these videos and tips to you, and we look forward to you joining us all week. And we will be shooting another video later today. So until then, sending you lots of love and blessings, and hope you're having a fabulous, wonderful, magical day today. All right, until later, bye-bye now.